Okay, I wanted to show you this stuff coming off here. I am prepping the surface. I got some rubbing alcohol to put over this, and let's see. This here looks like it's on really well. But to put your Dicor on or your Eternabond tape, you got to see that this is not on here good, and these screws, these screws are rusty under here, so I'm just going to use some Dicor, maybe a little Eternabond tape over it. So I'll talk to you later. Tire area cleaned, and I've got all the caulk off of here. I think I'm going to go with a Dicor. This is self-leveling roof sealant. So Dicor Industries here. It's for industrial use. I just wanted to show you all. I've got the majority of my Dicor on the front area. See, all up in here, and up on this side, I might not use Dicor on the side, all the way up the corner edge. Up there, I might use the Eternabond stuff, and down here I got my Dicor, and this corner here sealed up with my Dicor. And this is real Dicor too. It's not a generic brand of Dicor. Dicor lap sealant. Got the bottom part of this refrigerator, and I'm gonna have to take this vent cover off of here so I can get around that, and then around stuff like your, other things I might use Dicor. But I got around to here, and so hopefully this didn't start raining. So hopefully it'll be for the next 4 hours. And 4 hours is supposed to be mostly 80% cured after 4 hours. It's tacky. It becomes tacky in 5 minutes. You can see it's tacky, and it's been 5 minutes. So just making sure there's no holes in any of this stuff. Make sure this stuff is, tight. Now I'm going to get a piece of rubber to put on the roof to be like a deck, patio deck and stuff. So, okay, we'll talk to you later. Okay, now I wanted to show you what I did to the roof. I used my Dicor, then I used my Eternabond, which is a generic Eternabond tape. Then around these, I use my Dicor around each one of these. Okay, and around this, I use my Dicor. I need to get a new lid for that thing. Here's my air conditioner, Duotherm by Dometic. Okay, here's my Eternabond on the old sealant. And then on here, all these, around this back seam, I used Eternabond. Okay, with my Dicor on all of these. Let's see, you can tell what I've done. All of my Proflex. Now on this, I took this vent off. On here, I used Eternabond with Dicor around the edges of it. See how it's holding up after a few weeks. It's holding up for the most part. It's coming up and loosening a few little spots, but basically, if it comes up and stuff, I can always redo it. That's basically, yeah, there's a little lump there. And I've got a little bit left over. So I just wanted to show you. The next project I'm sealing this camper is the front wall, the front window, and these marker lights. So redo these marker lights. And so this is a nice roof because it's trouble-free. It's an aluminum roof. It's not going to rot, and it's not like a rubber roof, because a rubberized roof it's not like a rubber roof. A rubber roof will have to be replaced. This didn't have to worry about that. It's aluminum, so I'll talk to you later. Okay, I'm fixing the cord on the router. I've got my electrical tape, and this is a plunge router, and I have these bits to go with my router. Here they are, and here's a test swipe here. See, that's a routered edge for the cabinets, new cabinets. The one in my cab over and the one in my bathroom. I'm going to have scalloped edges on the edges of the wood. Now, you other builders, tell me, have you used a router to get out these nice beveled edges? That's what it's going to look like in my camper. All this is going to be custom made. It's going to be looking good, and all the extra cabinets I make are going to look like this. They're going to look good. I've got my panel to go on the front, and here's my door. A little thing in the middle because of the boards are sandwiched together side by side. I've got my wood glue and my nails ready to roll. Okay, now, as you can see, got this whole show you my new bathroom. At least this is the way it's going to be for a while. Okay. See, this is the same closet door I made. So, and the gold, I don't exactly. I'm resurfacing these cabinet doors where these new cabinets are going to go, and here's the one in the bathroom. See how I've redone that one. I wanted to let you know that. So, and a resurfacing using wood filler and stuff like that. So, got my carpet out here. I'm going to clean in here and everything like that. So, and I'm going to do some work on this and put a border around the edge of this and put a piece back behind here so I can eventually get a hinge and raise it up. Okay. Okay, now this is my homemade door. Getting ready to put it on. I got some screws, some hinges to put these things on these apparatuses on all these windows. Thinking about getting rid of these and getting some putty tape, like butyl tape, and putting it around the edges of all these so it won't look so messy, because I like the clean way it looked before. You know, without those big ugly things on there. This is just temporary. I just need to find out what kind of wide, heavy-duty putty tape I can get that'll hold the light out. You see, there it is. I'm just here. Now I'm going to go outside with you guys because the point of that is for this to be stealth completely. I'm going to walk around outside and we'll see. At the bottom of this window, as you can see, I don't know if there's a little. Okay, this will let you show. This is my water pump. It says, focus, come on, focus. 997, 87. So I was thinking my camper's an 86. It can't be an 86. It can't be an 87. And this is the replacement water pump. So this is the original water pump that came in this camper. That means this camper is an 88. Because if it was an 89, it would have the split windows in the cab over. Didn't have that, and the other one online, just like mine, is an 88. So I would have to say this camper's an 88. So just my basic stuff, and I figured out I think that my water pump is gone. SureFlow diaphragm pump. Okay, I wanted to show you, here is my old water pump, and here is the date. 987 if you can't read it. But anyway, my old and new water pump, and I've just got my places to set up, how to hook this thing up, and I'm going to go ahead and put it in place, hook it in place, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, I've got my first hose hooked up. I've still got to hook on my inlet hose. There it is in blue. There it is. And hook up my wires. Okay, I've got both ends hooked up. The red to the red and the negative to the negative. So I remembered which ones were which before I unplugged it. Got it bolted down on all four corners. The bolts aren't going in straight, but they're going in and they're holding this thing down. So here we go. Okay, now the pipes are finger tight. I just really, make sure they're tight, good and tight. These are just plastic, plastic fittings, so you don't want to damage these plastic fittings and all this stuff. Okay, be with you in a moment. Alrighty, my pump is working. Here we go. See, look at that. What do we hear, people? What do we got here? What do we got here? Look at this. Look at that. Water in the sink. Here we go. There we go. What do you think about that? Alright, now, going in the bathroom. What do we got here, people? I don't know how to use the shower. Uh-oh. Water out of this thing. Ready. What do we got here? I want to make sure my drain cocks aren't open. That's the main thing. My drain cocks aren't open. But if they are, I've got this hole, so it rings right out on the ground. Okay. There we go. Just making sure. Make sure these drains up here. Oh. Look, check that out. Oh, yeah, I got a commode and everything. Woo! Just need to figure out how to use the shower. The shower head's not the same. Yeah, I got running water in my RV. It's so cool. I never had an RV with running water. Because I never had an RV to begin with. point. Fonzie go, ee. There we go. The new water pump is in the house. Okay, I've been testing my pressurized holding tanks, and so I've got like 5 gallons of water in the tank, freshwater tank. It doesn't look like it's leaked yet, so I've got my eyes on this and my eyes on the water pump down here that you can't see. I'm going to go ahead and turn the electric water pump on. Okay, I'll let you go and I'll talk to you in a minute.